Hi, this is Annabelle. We are going over today pain management, pain care for the body. So this is our wellness education series on Saturday. So glad you could join us. So the first thing we want to talk about with pain is, first of all, we want you to figure out where you are. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate your pain in the following categories. So chronic pain is a daily part of life, which is really hard to live with. You want to rate your pain there. And you want the 10 to be, it's pretty painful, and the 1 to be not so bad. Emotional pain, and that's really feeling sadness or anger, even any of the emotions that you can think of that weighs heavily for you. You want to rate that 1. And occasional pain, of course, from working out, muscle fatigue, or just you slept on your side wrong. We want you to rate yourself there before we start, so at least you have a basis of where to go. So from here, we're talking about the body systems, which are the most important and the foundational support. So there is the lifestyle that you can look at in that pyramid with the arrow going down. Things you can do in your lifestyle are reducing toxic load, rest and manage stress, exercise and weight management, and eating right. Those are the things you can do to help all of those categories of pain. And then in the healthcare industry, you're talking about proactive medical care and informed self-care. So just something to note about the difference with what we're talking about with lifestyle versus healthcare. The foundation of all health and what builds the strongest body is your fuel that you put inside your body. As you know, we talk about organic whole foods and making sure they're not processed as much as possible. Because you're trying to get the best and most in your body you can, remembering that the soil is depleted, but you still need to be eating well. What we eat feeds disease and fights disease. Our immune system lives in our gut, which we've also talked a lot about before. So your flora and your gut health is very important, especially during these times in 2020. We can support our health and wellness and pain using many different life doTERRA products, including the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So we're going to go into the Lifelong Vitality Pack. This is such a great flyer when you could take, or an image, I should say. You can take a picture with your camera if you would like to. This is just really good thing to share with friends and family. If they're not on a vitamin, they really should be, because we are not getting what we should in our food, like I've spoken about previously. Your omega is really important, and any doctor will tell you this, for your joint, brain, and heart support and health support of everything going on in the body, keeping fluid with those good fats. So it supports eyes, brains, nervous system, maintains healthy hair, skin, and nails, promotes alertness, a positive mood, enhances learning, and there's many studies that support ADHD, children with ADHD needing omegas, and that it helps and it works. So we had that for my daughter. We had the orange one that goes in the fridge. Supports fatigue muscles, supports strong teeth and bones. This is just a snapshot of the many things. And the nice thing about the omega is that the way that it's encapsulated, you don't get that fish burp, and it doesn't rest on the top of your stomach. So really great supplement there. The middle one, the alpha serras, is your cellular vitality complex. It's to really enhance your cellular activity and boost your energy. I love alpha serras. It's one of my favorites. Supports healthy cell function and metabolism, which is really important because oxidative stress, and even we're all on computers so much now and on our phones, the cells actually get weakened and damaged and destroyed from all of those EMFs. So really important that you fight back and make sure your cells are healthy, because if you start to lose white cells, it's not good at all. So really important to keep your cells healthy. Supports mental clarity. It's got the tummy tamer inside, and I love that it has essential oils in here, because then you get the benefits of those essential oils. Supports brain function, and again, many more things, but this is just a snapshot. And then all the way to the right, your microplex, your food nutrient complex. So there's whole foods in this vitamin, And just to recap what I was going to say before, there's a 94% absorption rate to the body, which is unlike any other vitamin out there, which is why it works, which is why they have their guarantee on these. So I really, I'm going to push you to try these and give it a shot and do our vitamin challenge and try it for a month. Going back to the Microplex, you've got everything in the food group that you could ask for going into your body. So you know that you're covered. Supports healthy immune function, digestion, metabolism, bone health. You've got all your vitamins. See the foods that are in there, your kale, your dandelion, your parsley, your kelp. These are the top antioxidant and superfoods that are out there. Then you've got your minerals, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, manganese, chromium, other ones. So awesome vitamins. And moving on to our next part here. How does the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which are the vitamins, support my chronic pain, emotional pain, and occasional pain? So that chronic pain that you live with, it's going to help with providing healthy response to oxidative stress, support bone with calcium, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin D, supports healthy joint function and comfort. So you're getting a lot here. And even within that chronic pain, there is emotional pain that comes with it. So right on to emotional pain, supports mental clarity and brain function, provides a wide range of omega fatty acids for the gut and cognitive support, protects against lipid oxidation, and supports healthy function of the brain, eyes, and nervous system. There is a study that was done by Becky Hinsey and outside of doTERRA about how Lifelong Vitality Pack changed people who had depression and other forms of mental illness, and it improved the function. So this was really big. Occasional pain is that last category. So remember when you're working out or you feel like you pulled your back or tweaked something. So it's going to provide a powerhouse of foundational supportive vitamins and minerals to keep your body strong and at peak performance as preventative care. And that's the key word I want you to hear is preventative care, because we're not trying to fix something when it's too late. We're trying to prevent something from happening, which is what LLV stands for, a Lifelong Vitality Pack. It's going to keep you living longer, but living better longer. So it's giving you optimum nutrition, protecting your body, and speeding recovery. And moving on, I wanted to, Tara and I wanted to make sure we put this on here because we don't want to scare you, but we want you to know and realize that there are alternatives to prescriptions. Prescriptions come with dangers, unfortunately. You see the commercials, you see the side effects. It is pretty scary what some of them can do. And a lot of them you can't even be on long term because they know what it's doing to you, which again is scary, and which is why we go the route of preventative care and holistic care. So you can read some of these. Some of the ones that kind of reach out to me or concern me the most is that you get a prescription and then you have all these issues, and then they give you another prescription and then there's issues from that. And it's just like this endless pills that are causing and wreaking havoc on the body. So everything can start shutting down and having issues. So you can use this as a snapshot for what to do to get you off of pain meds. And we're not doctors, but we certainly want to make you well and keep you healthy. And this is just some things you can do. Increase the water, replace a habit. If there's something that is like stressing you out, you can take some deep breaths. We do some breath work in some of our videos, which you can watch back or reach out to us for. Drinking a lot of water, using your supplements, the LLV, surrounding yourself with support. So we don't want to take anything away from doctors. They're very important, but we do want to say there are some things you can certainly do to prevent and do better on your own. So for self-care. So moving on to our next slide, these are samples of options. So if you have joint pain, I want you to look in that top category and you see the turmeric, deep blue rub, and deep blue pills. I'm a big fan of the deep blue pills, which I'll get into in a minute. Muscle pain, turmeric, copaiba, marjoram, and deep blue. Emotional pain, the adaptive line is incredible. Elevation's one of my favorites. Frankincense is a daily go-to for me. It's one of the only ones that oxygenates the blood. So if you're not taking frankincense, I would take it every single day under the tongue or the back of the neck, whichever suits you. Digestive pain, got the Terrazyme probiotic, Digestion, Tamer, and Peppermint, which most of them were free last month. That was a big promotion. Head tension and migraines, past tense is definitely a favorite. There's copaiba there, frankincense, and there's also eucalyptus. So going through each one is joint pain. Turmeric, the way that it's encapsulated in its dual chamber, which I'll get into in a moment, it is huge on what it does on a bioavailability level in the body. It's just going to merge together in that capsule and explode in the body and do its work better than any other turmeric available. So that's a big one. Deep Blue is a staple in my Pilates studio. We use the rub on sore joints and bones and muscles and all the things anytime there's any pain, and also bruises, by the way. And then Deep Blue Pill is like a Tylenol. So that's another staple around my studio. So that's for joint pain, plus the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So this is what I was talking about. The turmeric capsule is dual chambered. So it's more, has a better bioavailability to you because it's turmerones plus curcuminoids. So the turmerones come from the essential oil, and the curcuminoids, say that correctly, curcuminoids come from the plant extract, the actual turmeric root. And then it merges together inside the body to help be that powerhouse, to do all the things that you can see around the bottle. You can see it reduces inflammatory response, and go around the circle here and look at all the amazing things. We love our turmeric, so it's really important. And you can also see that turmerones support healthy glucose metabolism, which is your sugar levels, as well as just your basic metabolism. And then it supports healthy inflammatory response. So when you work out or when you get injured, that's what I'm talking about. It goes to that site and that place, and inflammation or disease is inflammation. So you're just going to prevent and help yourself to be well. So that's the turmeric. Now we're going into muscle pain. So the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and then including turmeric, copaiba, which is going to calm but also help with inflammation. You can do it in the capsule or the oil form. Marjoram, I haven't used a whole lot, but I would like to try this a little bit more because I believe it's in the Deep Blue oil, but on its own, it's supposed to be a powerhouse for muscle pain. And then, of course, the Deep Blue rub. And then we're going to move on to emotional pain. Don't forget right now that we're all dealing with a little bit more emotionally than maybe we used to. So it's very important that you take care of yourself, seeking a counselor when needed, and also doing some self-care at home. The alcohol, the food, any sort of extracurricular things like drugs, we want to be really careful about because they will add to the sadness that you might be feeling or the anger. So we want to do things to eliminate that. Adaptive is a fantastic line. There's a roll-on in oil and a supplement, and there's been studies with this one helping with emotions. Elevations, again, one of my favorites. I diffuse this a lot. I'm a citrus person. It lifts the mood. It makes you feel happy. So why not? Frankincense, again, oxygenates the blood and pretty much is your powerhouse for everything. So that's emotional pain. Excuse me. The digestive tract is also important, as we've said before, with the immune system. So if you have pain here, then there's more going on than just a tummy ache. So we need to address it. The detox #1 is where it's at. But if you haven't done the detox before, reach out to us. And if you have, that's great. And this is also what you can do to follow up. Keep using that Terrazyme, especially if you're eating something that you're not used to having and you want to take care of making sure it gets broken down and that the minerals get absorbed to the right place. So it's almost like it's a digestive enzyme. It's going to help you with your food. The probiotic is super important, and it's that dual chamber capsule as well. Similar to the turmeric, the way that it works is synergistically, but even more importantly, If you have leaky gut, which most Americans do, or a good percentage does, then this will help to plug the holes in the digestive tract in your stomach and in your intestinal wall to make sure that you don't have any issues of your food going into your bloodstream. Digestin is great. I use this one a lot in my water. You can also make tea with it, but you're just going to put a drop or two in water and drink it down the hatch for an upset tummy. And I'm talking about upset stomach, diarrhea, bloating, nausea, anything in the digestive tract, throwing up, anything. It will just help soothe and heal. A tamer is another one, and it's in the kids roller, but it's not just for kids. It's great for car sickness, and it's great for nausea. So that's a good one to have on hand in your purse. The peppermint beads, or the peppermint soft gels, I know Debbie uses that one a lot. I don't know if you want to speak to it at all, Debbie, but peppermint is humongous for getting down deeper into the intestinal tract, where sometimes it needs to go a little further. So moving on from here, we're going to talk about head tension and migraines. So a lot of people get headaches and migraines, and so you want to mix the Lifelong Vitality Pack with the Copaiba if you have a headache, the frankincense, the past tense, or the eucalyptus. And I just want to say the past tense again is one of my favorites. It's up in my little roller thing up here. I use it for after working out and neck and head tension, and then roll it across here if there's ever any headaches. So really, really great if you want to feel all your muscles melt down your body. It is awesome. So try that out. Then we're going to move on to our next slide. So this is the smartest way to purchase your oils. If you haven't done the loyalty rewards program, it's really important that you investigate it, because you would be saving or potentially losing a lot of money. You can earn up to 30% back in free product over time. So months 1 through 3, you get 10% back in your purchases. So if you spend $100, you get 10 points, which is $10 banked in your account. And then it carries on 15% at 4 to 6 months, 20% at 7 to 9 months, 25% at 10 to 12 months, and after 12 months, which is where a lot of our team is, you're getting 30% back on every 100 you spend. That's humongous. So I wanted to make sure I pointed that out. And Debbie right now, who's listening, has 400 points in her bank. That's $400 in free products. So that's a really big deal. And I just want to point out that these will expire sometime around 6 or 8 months after you've ordered. I don't know the exact date, because it depends on when you have signed up for your membership, is based on when they expire. But I would say every 2 to 3 months, you would want to use your points, and you wouldn't want to wait too long to do that. So she's going to place a one-time order and get $400 in free stuff, which is pretty awesome. So also the just going over some options here. If you did lifelong or if you did an LRP order, which is your loyalty reward program I just spoke of, and then that's $79.50, which is 60 PV, and then you added 3 additional supplements, you'd be getting exactly what you needed for your pain management. And you also get those supplements at a majorly reduced price. You can see the Deep Blue pill, for example, is normally $60. It's $20 when you do the vitamins and you customize. There's a button that says, would you like to customize? Hit yes, because heck yes, I want to save that much more, over 50% there, on some of my favorite supplements. And I take all of those down below, and my daughter takes the ones to the right. So big deal. So make sure you check that out. I already went over the Lifelong Vitality Pack, so I'll leave the science off there. But if you want to take a snapshot again, it's a good time. And our next slide, we just spoke about the loyalty rewards, so I will skip over that one. Tara, did you want to say something?
Oh yeah, no, I think that was just the end of the slideshow.
Okay. So if you have any questions about pain management or have any comments or want to reach out to us, we are happy to help you. And hopefully we will find a solution that works best for you. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.